In the trenches, I be posted in. I'm the one report the news when the homies spin. How my niggas knock them down like bowling pins. Every time we been the block, we just wanna go again. Go, don't fuck around, get your block bent. Poppin' hot shit, I turn him to some content. He yellow tape the scene with no shame, he was blocked in. Did his thing, flee the scene when the shots in. Hoes giving lows, I don't trust them bitches, drop pins. Don't know what they be thinking, but bitch clearly I am not him. Could've been him, but it was him. Nigga, I'm in. I be out the way, it's okay, I been locked in. My niggas is not rappers, Glock blasters. He think I'm just a podcaster. Head snatchers might let me off some shots after. Run the block like Ghostbusters. He got Casper. Pop it on the net, but he not gon' slide. Anything they say about me getting monetized. I see some shit, I think I'm traumatized. Robberies, nigga, homicides. If somebody play with me, I'ma put them on the news. If I get caught with this pistol, they gon' put me up in blues. If my eye catch me lacking, gon' get bracken with his tool. Know the odds against me, but I'm still packing, I'm no fool.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Young Woo back with another On The Block reaction here on The Block News. You know what to do. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, man. Not later but right. And now, listen, man, go ahead, hit that hype button. Let's push this shit to the algorithm and put it in their faces, man. Today, I'm finna get into a Poetic Flacco video. You know, he been investigating this YG Drakeo the Ruler murder case, allegedly, you know, because he has spotted YG at the scene. You feel me? He's putting this case together. You know, I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. I haven't heard any details other than what I hear from the internet. I know Poetic Flacco drops some shit. Respectable Rants drops some shit. Usually when Respectable Rants say it, you know, it's I believe it. When Respectable Rants say it, I believe it. I ain't gonna cap to you. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think Respectable Rants has pinned it on YG like Poetic Flacco. All Respectable Rants has done is basically let you know about the security guard's testimony. But Poetic Flacco, he's pinpointed YG at the scene. He didn't identify them. He didn't found them on camera. So we finna watch a little bit of this Poetic Flacco, Drakeo the Ruler, YG, and the rest of the B team investigation. You feel me? Like I said, I'm gonna react to the content, nigga. Niggas can get mad, whatever. Like I said, but like I said, I don't know too much about this case other than what I've seen online, like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But we finna get this shit going, man. Let's get it.
The smoking gun in this Drakeo the Ruler. I found the smoking gun in this Drakeo the Ruler case, and YG, I'm sorry, bro, you going to jail. In a song called We Know the Truth, when YG is addressing the rumors that he got Drakeo the Ruler killed at the Once Upon a Time festival, YG denied it, and he says, I wasn't worried about Drakeo. Slim 400 just died. I was worried about Slim. He also says, I came to get the dough. I was finna hit the stage. Then I heard how y'all heard somebody got hit with a blade. I was nowhere around. I ain't have nothing to do with this. Why are you guys blaming it on me? YG even says that, yo, they say I murdered this, they say I murdered that. Well, if that's true, then you be a snitch and I'd be sleeping in a cell on a rack. But too bad, that ain't true. Okay, well, hey, listen, man. YG, sir, you got to speaking too soon, okay? You underestimated how committed people are to bringing Drakeo justice. Since YG has dropped that song, law enforcement has detained YG, executing a search warrant for Drakeo the Ruler's murder. And we now have a deposition from Drakeo's security guard identifying YG at the scene. Now, listen very closely to what this security guard just said, because the piece of information we have lines everything up and catches YG in 4K.
Drakeo, and they let us go. They would then ask him what the 10 to 12 people were wearing, and he would say a lot of red. Red shirts, red jackets, red ski masks, red gloves, red shoes, just everything. And he would tell them they weren't only just wearing red, they were throwing up gang signs with their hands. And he would notice that they were throwing up the B. And he would explain that they were all taking pictures and that there was a cameraman that was standing behind the cars, just taking pictures. And he would say he was watching his surroundings because he knew everybody knew Drakeo's vehicle. They would then ask him, when he observed the individuals in the van, was it his understanding that that was YG's crew? And he would respond and say yes. They would ask him, entourage or group? And he would say, yes, I saw YG. He was in front of everybody taking a picture, as if the group was standing behind him and he was singled out in the front. They then asked him what was YG wearing, and he would tell them a black ski mask, black shiny jacket, black pants with a red stripe going down the side, in black shiny shoes. They would then ask, so the other guys were wearing red correct? And he would say yes.
Pay attention. This is Draco's security guard right here. This is YG. Black pants, red stripes, with a knife in his hand. Now, he's advancing forward. Now, the reason why, like, this angle is kind of awkward.
So I'm going to say this, right? I ain't been around YG enough to know his body structure, his silhouette, how he walk, how tall he is. Like, I don't really do investigation or diving deep into details like how tall a nigga is, how a nigga walk. Now, if I've been knowing you for a long time and I know you, then I know your walk. I know your body structure. I know your body build, your physique, your silhouette, your head shape, your voice. You know what I'm saying? It just comes naturally. But I ain't digging deep to figure that out. But I'm going to say this. Whoever the fuck that is right there, they look like the Grim Reaper in that all black. I can't see a face. I can't see a hand. I don't see no knives. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, Porter Flacco, I think he be having his glasses on, so he could probably see better than me. I don't know who that is. You feel me? The video is kind of blurry. You know, you could kind of tell which one is Draco. You could kind of tell which one is Draco because his head shape. You know what I'm saying? That nigga Draco the ruler, rest in peace. But he had a big dome. You know what I'm saying? So it's recognizable from a far distance. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get this shit back going, man. Let's get it.
But Draco's security is focused on somebody else because they're advancing. That person I think is YG's security guard. They are advancing. There's about 90 to 100 people over here somewhere advancing on those other people. So YG is advancing forward. People is beginning to run away. Now, the reason why this is important, you're gonna find out shortly, okay? Draco security guard, YG. From that angle, that security guard had the best look at the dude in the black pants and the red stripes. So because he had the best look, he probably is the most qualified to identify who it was. He would say it was YG. Now, he would also identify what YG was doing when the fight that ultimately took Draco's life broke out.
Then tell him that eventually they parked their vehicles and everybody would gather around. And as they were walking to the gate, Draco turned around to go put something in his vehicle. He would tell him that he forgot what it was, but he believes that it was a bag. And he would say that as they were walking to the vehicle, he would notice that the 400 camp was walking towards them. But he would say that Chief and Heavily also went back to his own vehicle to put something inside of it. But he would say that him and Draco and Chief and Heavily went different ways. He went with Draco, and then Chief and Heavily went a separate way. But as the group regathered, Chief and Heavily would tell him that there was an attempted robbery on his chain. And he would say that after that, Draco said, "What the F? Hell no," and immediately ran back towards the pink lot. Draco's security said that he tried to grab him by his shirt collar, but wasn't able to get him. They would then ask him if he followed Draco to the pink lot. And he would say, "Yes, I immediately tried to grab him." They would then ask him, "Then what happened? Did an altercation ensue?" He would then tell him yeah, but he still wanted to do his job by protecting Draco, and that he didn't want to grab him and fight with him, knowing that all the people were coming towards them. He would then say that the brawl broke out, and he would hit the first person coming towards them. And he would tell him that he also brought a knife in that night, but it was inside of Draco's Rolls Royce. They would then ask him how many people were they fighting, and he would say 20 to 25 people minimum. And they would ask him if he recognized anybody in that group of 25. And he would respond and say, "I only recognize one, YG." And they would ask him, so he was directly involved in the fight? And he would say yes, front and center. He would then say how Draco was standing by his side when he was fighting YG and YG's bodyguard. And he would say that YG produced a knife from his left hand. He would then say that when he seen that, he backed up and Draco was standing by his side the whole time. He would then say that more people began swarming and they would attempt to fight off while backing up. They would then ask him, "So you witnessed YG, who you recognized produced a knife from his sleeve, correct?" And he would respond and say yes. And he would say that he just saw the blade, he didn't see the handle, and that it was a silver blade, almost like a shank made in prison. He told him it was about 3 to 4 inches long, and he was slashing it at him. They would then ask him, did he witness any other knives in the melee? And he would say yeah, there was a guy on the left of YG that had a knife also. And they would ask him to describe the knife, and he would say the same thing. And he would say you can tell they had a knife because nobody swings a punch like how they were doing in the video.
He identified YG with a knife, and he also said he was fighting off YG and his security guard. So the person who stabbed Draco the Ruler is not YG, because the security guard was tussling with YG and his bodyguard. And because he was tussling with YG and his bodyguard, who he claimed had knives, somebody came from around him and stabbed Draco the Ruler. So we know YG didn't stab Draco the Ruler, but it doesn't matter. Because if we could prove that YG had a knife and YG was participating in that fight with a knife, And he called it hit on Drakeo the Ruler. YG is going to jail for the rest of his life. So can we prove that it was actually YG in that black pants and red stripes? Can we prove that? Well, here's the thing. We got the proof that that was YG. We got the undoubtable proof that was YG. They asked him what YG was wearing, and he says the black pants with the red stripes down the middle. This is the pants. This is YG wearing the pants. Look at the comparison. These are the exact same pants that YG wore the night that Drakeo the Ruler brawl broke out. Now, if we pause right here and we look at YG advancing, that right there is the pants he's advancing on. Well, look at it. This is the exact same pants.
Stripe going down the side, and black shiny shoes. Black shiny jacket, black pants with a red stripe going down the side. Black shiny jacket, black pants with a red stripe going down the side. Black shiny jacket, black pants with a red stripe going down the side.
These dudes gotta be the dumbest set of criminals I've ever seen in my life. Why would you allow yourself to get photographed in the pants that you wore the night of the murder? Sir, this is probably a bigger mistake, but certainly just as big as Munchie B admitting he passed the bottle to Draco's killer every day. This is terrible. Why would you allow yourself to get photographed in the pants you wore the night that Drakeo... What?
They then asked him what was YG wearing, and he would tell them a black ski mask, black shiny jacket, black pants with a red stripe going down the side, and black shiny shoes. They would then ask, so the other guys were wearing red, correct? And he would say yes. And as you can see right here,
Watch
which
this
would be the
footage.
video of the situation, you can see the clothes that he's describing. A black ski
Now, the reason why this footage is important, I'm about to show you guys where YG was and where Drakeo was.
mask, black shiny jacket, black
Let's rewind a little bit more. 1 second. Right here. This is Drakeo the Ruler. This is Drakeo the Ruler right here. This is Drakeo. This is Draco's security guard. He's exactly where he said he was. So they are advancing on Drakeo. Now, I was told this footage right here is like of the fight. You're about to see YG walk into frame. So the security guard apparently starts starts tussling with YG and his security guard. And then YG, according to this dude, right, the Drakeo security guard, YG starts to swipe.
pants with a red stripe going down the side,
And we actually watch YG swipe in real life too. Watch this.
with a red stripe going down
You
the
see?
side,
You
and
see the
black
swipe?
shiny shoes, a black ski mask, black shiny jacket, a black ski mask, pants with a red stripe, black shiny jacket, black pants
You see?
jacket, black pants with
You see the swipe
black
goes
shiny
Joe.
jacket, black pants with a red stripe going down the side, and black shiny shoes, a black ski mask, black shiny jacket.
Hold on. Come on, bruh. The same skin tone. Oh my God. Cuh. It's the same skin tone. It's him. It's the same skin tone. Even without what we, even without this, even without
Black
the footage.
pants with a red stripe going down the side, and black shiny
Now we know who was in the red pants. Well, the black pants with the red stripes. Now we know. Now, YG actually wore those pants after the murder, which is what makes this even dumber. Bro, you should have burned the clothes that you wore that night. Like, simply, you should have burned the clothes you wore that night. This is terrible. This is bad, man. Now, Drakeo the Ruler has some advice for YG. See, Drakeo the Ruler experienced a similar fate in the past, right? In his life. You see, Drakeo had some dudes around him. And because of their actions, he went down and he was considered a kingpin, right? The ruler of the gang. They use his name against him. So here is Drakeo the Ruler, talking about California penal codes and really breaking down how the law works and why YG is absolutely cooked. Now, this is not about YG, but this fits what's going on with YG currently. And I just think it was fitting for Drakeo the Ruler to explain it to YG instead of Poetic Flacco.
Well, and on top of that, they were saying the Stink Team was a gang.
Yeah,
You were the leader.
I was the leader because of my name, Drakeo
Right.
the Ruler.
And in California, if you're a gang member, you can be charged for crimes that other members did.
Other people do.
So whatever the Stink Team did
Yeah.
in their own personal life
Yep.
could ultimately be put on you because you're the quote unquote leader of this violent gang.
Even if I wasn't there, but that would be penal code 182.5.
Right.
Criminal street gang conspiracy, which they don't even charge people with, but they had decided to charge me with that.
I mean, how does it feel to be sitting there and like all these charges are just piling up on you and you're like, yo, like,
Yeah.
I didn't do none of this shit.
Yeah,
and they're putting everything on me right now.
I mean, on top of that, like, that, it had to do a lot with, like, you know, these rapper niggas and all this other shit that didn't want to see me get out anyway. So, you know, like, they would say that they wasn't doing police shit or weird shit, but then you go put some shit on the internet saying I did something that I didn't do, or every day you tweeting some shit, and all the police doing is looking like, oh, well, we're gonna, you know, bring this in, or we're gonna look at this. Oh, look what Whoopty Whoop just said. Like, they don't understand that. So I'm sitting here, it's a new room or it's something new every time I go to court. Like, oh, well, Whoopty Whoop, and we don't know if we're gonna use this, but you know, it's right here. Some shit off of Twitter or something that somebody said. Like, so with all the people tweeting stuff and fuck Drakeo and fuck this and whatever, most of the blood niggas, fuck blood and blood this and all this other stuff, then the police, all they do is say, here goes another narrative. We're gonna say he was beefing with this person. We're gonna say he was beefing with this person. He created all these issues with all these people because people want to get on Twitter and say all this other shit.
In Drakeo case, it was the Bloods that was telling on him. In y'all case, y'all told on yourselves, bro. Y'all did a whole lot of self-snitching and self-incrimination. Now, Drakeo has educated y'all on California penal codes and laws.
So, just like I said, man, you can suffer from the consequences of the actions of your friends, your gang, your clique, everything. You know what I'm saying? If you go on the lick, one nigga die, y'all, you going to get convicted of that murder. If all three of them niggas die, you the only one survive, all three of the murders get on you. If you did it, you get charged with murder. If you didn't do it, you get charged with murder. You know what I'm saying? If you part of the gang and they tried to build this, what's that shit called, like indictment and this big old RICO charge, just by being affiliated with people, you can get charged. You know what I'm saying? That's why I stay to myself. I ain't trying to suffer from the consequences of other people's actions. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit an illusion full of confusion. And it might just be a play to get your ass out the way. But listen, we finna get this shit back going. Let's get it.
Good luck. And we're far from finished, bro. We have so much. Bro, this was like an emergency video. Yo, I didn't plan on dropping another video until I hear back from something that I'm waiting on. But this was just an emergency video, man.
But listen, man, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, man. Not later, but right now. My name is Young Woo. This is On the Block News.
In the trenches, I be posted in. I'm the one report the news when the homies spin. How my niggas knock them down like bowling pins. Every time we been the block, we just wanna go again. Go, don't fuck around, get your block bent. Popping hot shit, I turn him to some content. He yellow tape the scene with no shame, he was blocked in. Did his thing, feel the scene when the shots in. Hoes giving lows, I don't trust them bitches, drop pins. Don't know what they be thinking, but bitch, clearly I am not him. Could've been him, but it was him. Nigga, I be out the way, it's okay, I been locked in. My niggas is not rappers, Glock blasters. He think I'm just a podcaster. Head snatchers might let me off some shots after. Run a block like Ghostbusters. He got Casper. Pop it on the net, but he not gon' slide. Anything they say about me getting monetized. I see some shit, I think I'm traumatized. Robberies, nigga, homicides. If somebody play with me, I'ma put them on the news. If I get caught with this pistol, they gon' put me up in blues. If my eye catch me lacking, gon' get brackin' with his tool. Know the odds against me, but I'm still packing, I'm no fool. I was present on the block, still went absent up in school. I know niggas want me dead, but be acting like we cool. Gotta recognize all of the facts when they true. Since the past been that dude, I need stacks of the blues. If I can get it now, fuck later, nigga, why wait? Quick to take a risk, life's a gamble in this high stakes. No trust for a bitch, I can never do a blind date. Vigilant and militant, niggas die at high rates. I just wanna fly the states. Take a flight with foreign whip that I'm trying to raise. Stacking bread for the lawyer in case I gotta fight a case. I don't even sleep. I've been on the grind night to day. Like to play the field, it get boring on the block. That shit turn you to a shooter. You just wanna score a shot. Gotta be aware, they'll try to lure you to a plot. Got so many people hating, but I'm sure not gonna stop. No, making soda, I'm the purest in the pot. Don't make me crash out and send shooters to your spot. Cause they ready, nigga. And I'm still posted in the projects. Tryna smell my name, take my posters out of context. You can hit the hardest, these niggas think it's a contest. Niggas not threats, they ain't never left a block wet. Get it how I live, I clock checks. I ain't rich yet, bitch, it's a process. Burner in the backpack, looking like a school dude. Catch a body today, then watch story on YouTube. Better watch your mouth, I ain't talking how you chew food. Turn it to some content on the block news crew. Second Streeters. On the block news crew, better watch your mouth. I ain't talking how you chew fool. I turn you to some content on YouTube. Goodbye, nigga, you lose.